Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 39 of our run. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. Hope you've had a good week so far. Gradually getting to the middle of the month. I hope your business activities so far have been good. Have been good. Yeah, we have a very, very interesting um, topic, to discuss on day 39. So, yes, thank you so much for joining in. And if you're watching the replay, great. Still do engage. Definitely love your participation. Um, so, yes, it's been like a lot has been going on, right? This it feels like the year has been so loaded already, and we're just what maybe 6 weeks in now. But I will hope as much as possible. I know we're all going at different paces, but I hope as much as possible you are getting some really good stuff, some good tips, some good guides as to how to go about your business activities. Really, really, really key. And we'll be learning some more about that today. So, yes, the topic is the compounding effect of consistency. Now, this is really, really, really important, right? Um, when it comes to this business, right? It's really, we know, I mean, we've heard over and over again, whether you're a bit newer or you've been here for years now, we know that there are a set of activities that we need to do to grow our business. We know we need to prospect. We know we need to invite, follow up, close, recruit, onboard our associates and customers correctly. We know all these things that we need to be doing. All right, so we've heard of it. And it's so important, so very important to be consistent with what we're doing. So important to be consistent. Thank you so much for joining in. Please, once you join in, just type your name, where you're tuning in from, and just participate very actively because I need to get a lot of responses based on what we're going to be doing today. So yes, but consistency, and you need to be willing, and this is key. You need to be willing to do things that seem unreasonable, things that seem irrational, things that do not make sense probably to the people who are living with you or the people around you, right? In order to build your business successfully, like you have to be prepared to do all it takes to be able to build business, right? And it may not always make sense to people. Even in the time that you're doing it, you may feel like, do I really have to do it? But if you know it has to be done, right? If you know it has to be done, if you have to do very unconventional things on social media, if you have to kind of be more out there and do like more specifically target people here and there to build your business, then that is what you need to do. So it's really, really important that we take note of this, right? And I'm sure to a good degree, many of us know the. You might have heard this, at least this analogy or this thing that a lot of people say about, okay, if I gave you a choice between having $1 million at once, like guaranteed, or having a penny that doubles every day for a month, like every day for 30 days, what would your choice be? Now, some of us are exposed to this, some of us know the answer, some of us know what a penny doubled every day for 30 days would be. But yeah, more often than not, right? People, if they don't go around the calculation or they've not heard the story before or anything, the first thought would be, get the $1 million. That is the sure bet, right? That is the thing that is like right in front of you. Why are you? There's no guarantee this whole doubling. Why are you going to wait that long? You have things that you need to do now. Things that $1 million can serve you for now. Take the $1 million and go. And there are various scenarios like that in life. There's either something that's instant, something that you can get like short term right now, and then there's another thing that is like more slow and like right. And just to put it in perspective, in case you don't know, a penny is literally $0.01. That is what a penny comes to. I'm not sure a penny can do anything but right now. So I mean, penny can seem pretty worthless. So you can understand why you hear $1 million. Why wouldn't you want to go for that, right? But for somebody who knows the story, you know that a penny doubled like over the course of 30 days, like a month, right? Just like our products that last for a month. A penny doubled a month actually yields over $5 million. So more than 5 times, right? The $1 million, which was the other option. Now, what is the story or what is the gist behind this? It's really about the fact that it's really trying to bring home the fact that there's a compounding effect, right, in this. So it keeps doubling. So 1 penny becomes 2 pennies, becomes 4 pennies, then 8 pennies, and like that. Before you know, it becomes over $1, right? And it gets into the hundreds, the thousands, then yeah, hundreds of thousands, millions, like that. So if you actually did the math, it's something you can do by yourself. You can go online and see like the calculation per day. But yes, that is it. So if you could see, okay, maybe if it's something I can see, I hope. I don't know if my camera can. Okay, I think, sorry, this ring light is not showing it very well, but I hope you could see that though. You can see a penny double. You see how it goes from, oh, sorry, from this zero, then yeah, steadily, steady, steady. You can see that it's towards the end and such a big surge, right? Yeah, so that is it. It was going to yield way more than just $1 million, right? Now, to make it like a little more, I mean, it's not like the time that we get offered $1 million, right? Or pennies, for instance, but to bring it to our consciousness and make it more like realistic, right? So think about this. For many of us, a good number of us, we are doing this on a part-time basis. And yeah, whenever you're watching this, I still want you to answer the question: how many of us are doing this on a part-time basis, right? And how many of us are full-time? So if you're part-time, you can just put PT in the chat. Part-time PT. If you're full-time, just put in FT. Right? So a good number of us are doing this part-time. And yeah, we work jobs, or maybe we have some businesses that we run already, right? And all of that. So we have like a source of income. Like, so Max is the side hustle, to put it that way, right? So yeah, your salary could be anything. Some of us have been working our job for years and years and years and everything. So our income is like fairly stable in that regard. Some other people maybe newer, yeah, they've held jobs for less time. But just now think about it, right? As somebody who is earning a salary, there's okay, you work this month, you get your salary, right? You work this month, you get your salary, it's standard, right? We all earn differently, right? But just imagine, and yeah, maybe even if you have maybe a promotion or two, just a little increment here and there. But for the purpose of this discussion, let's just say, yeah, for analyzing a 3-year period, let's just say that you're getting paid $1,000 per month, right? So, January of 2022, $1,000. That's the same thing throughout January. By 2023, the same thing. By 2024, December 2024, you're paying $1,000, right? So do the math. That will be in a 36-month period, right? So $1,000 over each month for 36 months comes to about 360,000 US dollars, right? Yeah, pretty straightforward. So that's one option. And then there is the other option where it's your, more like the other option. I mean, okay, salary on the one hand and then the Max business on the one hand. We all start from zero, right? Once you start, you're an associate, right? You start with whatever, like package buy, 100 PP worth or more, right? You don't have a team, you don't have anything, so ground zero, right? So you don't have any money yet. And you begin to learn, you begin to like implement skills, do all these things that you're taught, and then let's say you earn, let's say your first preferred customer income, right? Or you get that first partner, so you earn your first start income, and at the end of the day, that comes to maybe $10 here, dollars there, and stuff. And maybe you, I mean, you can have talked to like 15, 20 people to get the $10 here, $10 and all of that, like in that month, right? At the end of the day, you probably talk to a lot of people, put in a lot of effort. I mean, you have to dial them on the phone, use data, sometimes transportation, get them to like offices, presentations, different kinds of things that you have to do, right? And then maybe you get a few people. So on the one hand, like over that 30-day period from your job, you've gotten 1,000 USD, your normal salary. And then from max now you've gotten, let's say, $10 each from two people, so $20. I mean, 120 dollars pills in comparison to 100 USD, right? So yeah, you're kind of being paid peanuts, so pennies. Let's put it that way, right? And then by the second month, you kind of put more effort, maybe a bit more, and it just kind of goes on like that, like that, like that. And then in the months to follow, right, you could end up having, uh, let's say 6 months in, 6 months in, maybe you finally are able to, or 6 months to a year in, let's say you become a bronze associate, you finally hit the core rank of bronze, right? And then you're getting paid between $200 and $500 and stuff. Still, right? You're getting your 1,000 USD from salary. So that still is not, I mean, you still need multiples of that income to match up to 100. So it still seems small. Right? So you can imagine like putting the effort and then it feels like, oh, you're not getting that, something that is equivalent to like a salary. Maybe people are looking at you, maybe like your friend, your family, like people in your hot market, warm market. Sometimes maybe even put comments as to, oh, why you're doing this. You're feeling a bit frustrated. It's like you're pushing, pushing, but you've not really hit the heights and gotten what you wanted. People kept making snide comments. They just kind of feel frustrated. It's just different things that kind of pile up, right? But you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. You keep going, a year passes. By the second year, I mean, there's more activity, having more business partners, you're growing, doing more. Everybody's doing a duplication. It means get into a rhythm, right? And then, yes, you're able to get silver, you're able to, you get a level of gold, right? And then, I mean, for no, right? It begins to go higher, right? Silver income, gold income, and all of that. And then in fact, let me actually, I would love to just open this up, right? So that we can actually see like our rank. Let's see what our binary income is like. So I'm giving very specifics and you can really appreciate what is happening. Give me a second. Okay. All right, I can see someone is watching. Please drop a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you're following this particular gist. I just want to be able to pull up. Okay, yeah, there it is. All right, so, okay. Okay. Anyway, so yes, from being I can't seem to find it. I don't want to waste too much time on that. But yes, eventually, by the time you're gold, you're platinum, right? That $1,000 is matched, right? You're matching this. This is something side income, right? Your salary has been like the same level, and then your max business is growing gradually. And then by the time you keep building, there's more activity. You just keep going. By the time you're in your third year, before the end of the third year, then yes, very achievable. I mean, people have done it. So your diamond, and then you're going up in the ranks, double diamond, triple diamond, crown diamond. I mean, people have done it in 3 years, right? 3+ years. But then at that stage, right, you can see that the compounding effect, everything that you were doing, right, gradually was building up to hit that height, right? It's everything was compounding basically, right? And then that duplication, so leveraging on the work that everybody else in the team is doing, and before you know, boom, it shoots you up. But the only way you can get to level, the only way you can really be in momentum and get to that height is to be consistent with the activity. If you and after 3 months or after 6 months, because you're getting $10 here, $50 here, or 40 $50 here, you decide, oh no, this thing is not working, and you stop, then you've done yourself a disservice, because you cannot now compound on that. Like, you just plateau, and in fact, as the satisfaction enters inside, then your activity dwindles, you're not motivated, for that cripples into your team and everything, and it kind of just dwindles and goes flat. You're not now compounding what you're supposed to be compounding, right? So it's very important. Here it is this. Whether you're doing this part-time or full-time, right? Your max business, right, is really important. It may be your side hustle if you're doing this part-time, but that does not mean it's trivial. That does not mean it's less deserving of your time, right? And it should not be treated lightly, like just one of those things. It's a serious business, and you need to put in a good amount of work consistently. You don't need all the hours in the day to do it, but you have to be consistent. And from the story, you can see that every single activity counts, every single penny counts, right? Every single activity you do counts to be able to help you go. If you put on that consistency, like for instance, now the penny doubling every day. If you take out 1 penny, right, it doesn't get to that 5+ million USD. No, it will be like half of that actually, right? Imagine taking out 2 pennies a day, like you just forget. It's kind of like your bank business. You do it one day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday you go retire, Thursday you do it again, Friday, Saturday, Sunday you sleep, then it's a repeat. When you don't have that consistency, like, you're not going to be compounding on the correct thing. So every single penny counts, right? Every single penny counts. Like every single activity you're doing, you're prospecting. I mean, it's just like, oh, you start prospecting somebody, right? And then maybe you invite them, maybe they see one of the tools, they see a video, they connect to Zoom, and then you don't follow up on them. We say so much that the fortune is in the follow up. If you don't follow up on them, then you just started something and left it there. You can't compound. You have to see it to the end. It has to get the end. So the prospect makes a decision. So yes, every single penny is paving the way, right? It's the paving stone to be able to get to the jackpot at the end. So whatever it is that's your goal, your reason for doing this, put in that effort consistently till you get to your goal. It's so important. And I know right now this is a very, very, very important point that Eric made yesterday, right? Right now in our world, yeah, everything is about multiple streams of income. The reason why some of us are doing max is because of multiple streams of income, having that cushion, so that because anything can happen, right? You don't want to rely on just one source. But it's very important that multiple sources of income doesn't mean some people that you have to be everywhere. You're just being pulled on every side. You have a hand in this, you have a hand in that, you have a hand in this. You're just scattered, like you're being pulled in all directions, not given any one thing, like really solid attention, right? You want to do every single thing. See, multiple streams of income does not equate to actively working at different things, unrelated things together. No. This is something I really brought to our focus. You can actually focus on one business, focus on one thing, right? Build it correctly, let it yield for you, and then you can invest that, right? So this is where you diversify, invest it into ventures that can yield you passive income. Key here is invest, and it's passive income, meaning it's not now demanding all your time and focus and just stretching you, putting in different things. No, there are different ways to earn passive income. Part of what we're doing here in Max is building so you can get the passive income, the binary, the matching check, the rank bonus, right? So it is very, very important that you have this in mind. Don't stress, because you will burn yourself out if you're literally everywhere. You're so stressed. You're preaching about health, but then you're in poor health because everything is just cheering you, just really, really, really stretching you in all directions. So it's really important that we take note of this. Right? Multiple streams of income, have the right mindset and perspective when it comes to that. All right, so I hope I've been able to make some sense here. I really hope I've been able to make some sense. If you're watching this, the replay, yes, like I said, mention where you're tuning in from, engage with this, answer the questions. Yes, see if making sense. If I'm actually making sense, type in sense in the comments. Now, the challenge for today. Challenge today. I mean, we're talking about consistency and being consistent with our business activities. So what we should do now is commit. Like I would love it. And this has to be a personal decision. Nobody can decide for you. But it would be great with all that you know now, with all that's happening, with the future that is coming, with the way things are going in 2022 and the John Max has and our expansion all over the globe and the many things that you can capitalize on, the kind of things Max as a vehicle can help you accomplish in your future. Knowing all of this, I would love you to commit to paying that price of consistency, of being consistent, so that if it's 30 minutes in a day, right, of doing max activities, I know I'm committed to those 30 minutes. Right? It is so important that you commit. Like I said, you don't need all hours in the day. And it's a lot more effective if you can do it 30 minutes a day rather than 2 hours today, go to sleep the next day, the day after that, try and start it again, go on holiday for a week, come back again and think that, yeah, that's start and stop. No, consistency is really, really important. So first thing in the challenge, decide to treat this like a proper business. A proper business. Network marketing is a proper business. Your network marketing business is a proper business, right? So where you put in the work of your income producing activities each day, regardless of how you feel. Regardless of how you feel. Right? When you say finding new leads, new people to prospect, that's what you need to do, commit to doing it, right? Whether you feel tired, lazy, or whatnot that day. Inviting people to see it, so I need to send this video to this person, commit to it, right? You want me to pick up the phone and engage somebody, do it, right? You need to do a presentation, right? You need to do a one-on-one, be at the office, what it is you need to do, commit to doing it. You need to follow up, have to emphasize on this one. You need to follow up, pick up the phone, right? If you can see them physically, pick up the phone and do it. Like we said, all business is conversation, but we know from everything that we've learned so far, we know that conversation that is done with voice, right? Or face, like virtual, like you can see your face. Now, regardless of where the person is in the world, is more effective than just messaging. So don't half-ass it. Don't be lazy about it. Commit to doing that, right? Commit to doing the close, asking the question. So are you ready to get started? Like point blank, don't shy away from it, right? We have a great business, we have great products, so you're not scamming anybody. You don't need to feel shy of presentation. This is the time to be bold and to be loud and to be proud of what it is we're doing here. So commit to doing that. Commit to onboarding your new customers, your prospects the right way, right? We don't want to be one of those people that, we're just in it for the check, for the faster bonus that we're going to get. And then any other conversation after that is, when will you do auto ship? When will you do auto ship? You're not guiding your people correctly. No. Commit to giving the kind of coaching and guidance that they really need. That's the team culture and that's the team spirit in Max. Commit to telling your clients the right stuff. Checking in with them, how are they doing with the product, right? Making sure, if there's something they need to watch out for, you've educated them correctly. All these things, so important. Commit to promoting events, right? There's virtual meeting, right? There's all kinds of things. Commit to doing that. Commit to doing that. That is what we need to do, right? And then also, just hold on a bit, sorry. Okay, and then, so it's very important, promoting events, all kinds of events, physical, virtual, it's important that we commit to it. And then the second challenge is reach out, really be committed in reaching out to prospects. And there's one trick. You can reach out to them in a certain order of priority, right? In this thing, especially in this 90-day run, it's all about the lowest hanging fruit. The people that will be easy to move them along the process and convert them into business partners, into customers, right? Especially the business partners, the focus really is on building other distributors, right? So there's an order of priority, and you can think of it like a 5-star system, right? So the first set of people that you really want to go after are people who are ambitious, people who have ambition, they're driven, they're hungry for success, they want more life, ambitious people. So those are the 5-star people, right? The second one, which you can call like the 4-star, right, category, they're people that are money motivated, right? I mean, money motivation can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing, but when you say money motivation, like, okay, you want to earn, okay, really boost their finances, they see this as a solid way. Yeah, they would see how this can benefit them. So, money motivated, that's 4-star. The third group, so the third 3-star people, there are people who are dissatisfied with something in their life. They're just dissatisfied. Oh, maybe their job is always stressing them out. They don't really have time to rest well, spend time with their family, do all that interest. Yeah, or it's just like, yeah, the income they're getting from what they're doing right now isn't really enough. They need like a boost somehow, some way. They're just dissatisfied in a way that Max can help. Maybe they really want, they don't really have that sense of community around them. Maybe people that are really positive minded, or they really want exposure. They just things like that. That would be the 3-star people. Then the 2-star people will be people who can afford to get started with this. I mean, seriously, for somebody to get registered, you need to pay, right, for their package and all. So people who can afford it, right, can also, yeah, are also good people who can afford to do that, or yeah, to pay for the product and all of that. And then the next set of people, the 1-star, right, are people who are competitive, right? There are people that just really have that the spirit. They want to, oh, okay, yeah, I want to do this. We know like Max has promos. We know that, oh, you can earn like incentive trips, all those kind of things. Like they're just really in the groove of that competition. They thrive on it. Those are also good people to look at. So yes, starting again from top to bottom, people are ambitious, people who are money motivated, people who are dissatisfied with something in their life at the moment, people who can afford to start, and then people who are competitive. So yes, those are our 2 challenges for the day. Thank you so much for joining in. Yeah, if you did not start this from there, you can go back, watch the replay so that you can kind of have the context of everything. And definitely the graphic for this challenge will be posted like right after this so that you will understand it and you can go ahead and do your challenges. Yeah, it's a good weekend. Good, well, in a sense, Valentine weekend, we can definitely put it to good use. Yeah, use our products. Our people can use our products to show other people some love. So yeah, let's go all out and do what we can to build our business. All right, thank you so much for joining me. All right, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.